Hey, what's going on everyone? It's Green Zero back here with another Command & Conquer 3 Kane's Wrath video commentary. That's right, more Kane's Wrath action, and this replay here, within its first day, got about 15 wubs, so I'm expecting big things. I'm expecting huge things from this replay. Of course, you've got your normal yada yada, hoff crap, but we all know that most of that is just to get people to look at it. But I am expecting big things because a lot of people have been talking about this replay. It was only uploaded yesterday, and I thought I'd better want it today. Would have done it sooner if I could, but I was busy. And of course, you may have noticed on my channel, first of all, I've actually updated my name to accurately represent my in-game name, so I got the underscore and I got rid of the numbers off the end, which didn't really mean anything anyway. So you can just pop in Green Zero into YouTube and you'll find that channel straight away, which is awesome. Something that needed to be corrected for a long time. And anyway, I've also got, and you may have noticed, there's a link to bike-RUsh's stream on my channel, and everyone's like, what is going on? What is going on there? Well, me and bike-RUsh, there is a bit of a ceasefire right now, I'd have to call it, and he's putting my channel onto his stream a lot. Not that I asked him to do it or anything like that, but he's just doing it. So I thought, hey, I might as well put his stream here. There's not much left of the community. As long as he continues to play nicely, I guess we can keep him there with that link. So a lot of FPV coming out there from bike-RUsh. So I've been talking for a while, so let's get into this game. It's Unleashed UA. That's right, UA Unleashed, the most popular player in Kane's Wrath. Spawning on the left-hand side as some kind of scrim faction. It was a random v random mirror, and of course over the other side we have bike-RUsh+ownz. He's going to be playing as Zocom versus what do you got? We've got Scrin. That's right, it's Zocom versus Scrin. This is going to be interesting. I'm not sure how this is going to go. It's 1.02 plus, so Zocom of course don't have those veterancy bugs on their Predator tanks, so they're going to be looking reasonably fierce in the mid-game, I reckon, or the early to mid-game. No Juggernauts, of course, which really hinders them, but they got a really powerful Marv, and they got really powerful air, which makes up for it. bike-RUsh, he left behind a Rifleman squad. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but there we go, it's moving now. And oh no, he lost his unit there to the buzzers. Unleashed going for an assimilator there. Is it a second one? It is a second one, so he's going for a tower. He likes to go for towers on this map. We have some battle markers just running over the tib there. bike-RUsh he's a fair way away from this spike here. If buzzers were there, they could attempt to cut him off. This engineer taking a long time to get to that spike, so bike-RUsh playing it a little bit risky. He was lucky that Unleashed didn't send any extra buzzers down here. There's actually no buzzers at all, so he could definitely take this garrison or one of these garrisons, have a look what Unleashed is up to. Again, if you know you're against Scrin and it's not Trav, you're pretty much sure that they're not really going to rush you because they don't have very many rushes, and they're not that potent in the rush. But we have these buzzers making their way around. bike-RUsh should be able to pick off one squad. Oh, Unleashed tries to pull it back to save it. That was nifty, but it didn't quite work out for him. Does with that engagement. Anyway, both sides have their spikes. Unleashed, of course, has scored himself one of the defensive towers, and his second refinery now being plopped down there. Probably going for a fourth harvester. And bike-RUsh, meanwhile, also doing exactly the same. But in regards to the scouting wars here, looks like Unleashed engaging again, some damage buzzers there, but he's got full sight in the middle. bike-RUsh did have a scout down here, but I believe they may have been cleaned out by the buzzer swarm. So bike-RUsh is a little bit blind at the moment. He's probably not too concerned with scouting, at least not for the next maybe 2 minutes or so. He might have to send a scout back in just to make sure. But he's pretty content. He's got his 4 harvesters. His 5th one's halfway done. He's actually got another building queue. This might be an early 3rd ref. I mean, normally you want to get your 5th harvester out before the next ref drops, but sometimes you can do it a bit different. He's going to drop it down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's got 5 and 3. I think he's about to be at 6 and 3. Unleashed, however, does have 5 harvesters there. Building a 6th harvester, and he's building his refinery. So you see he went for extra harvesters before extra refineries. Probably not going to turn out too differently for either sides here. And it looks like a tower cell there. He didn't actually, he had no power, so that was risky to sell it. The buzzer swarm might have been able to overwhelm that squad if Unleashed was looking at that one there. Luckily for bike-RUsh, it appears they are on a waypoint and he was doing something else. Well, he placed that ref pretty far out wide. He knows he's not against nods, so he doesn't actually have to spread his refs out like that if he doesn't want to. And he's popping down a portal now. Let's see what he goes for. He is Scrin vanilla, so he can't get cultists. He's got just the basic gun walkers. Attenuated force field, nice to see that on there. You really see that on bigger open maps like a Rift and Dust Bowl, and in this one where there's choke points you tend not to do it as much. bike-RUsh with an NG, not an NG, an APC with a Rifleman squad here. This is obviously his scout. I probably would have just gone with a Pitbull, faster, cheaper, and you can get to the enemy base, but he's going to go for this one here. We have an Orca Strike coming in. Is he going for Orcas, or is that for the Stratofighter upgrade in the tech center? I reckon it'd be for the Stratofighter upgrade, because he's giving away the fact that he's got these more engineers by Unleashed, and he comes in, it doesn't quite take out the barracks, but does damage it. And now Unleashed, he's responding by putting down some missile batteries here. But of course, that's right, he's Zocom, so do we have to go for Zocom Orcas? Nah, he went for Ceramic Armor, now he's going for the Stratofighter booster. He could have gone for double, oh, he's actually got double MCV. I thought he was going to go double airfield then. But he's got double MCV, still pumping out some APCs. He is going for AP ammo. This Gunwalker for the purpose of scouting here for Unleashed. And these Rocket Harvesters are actually going to be doing most of the damage here, firing off their missiles there. And they're actually going to almost score the kill. This Gunwalker does get taken out before he can really see too far. You can see the tech center. He knows that bike-RUsh is teched up. Let's see what Unleashed is going to do. He's teched up as well. He's going for an upgrade. I'd be imagining that be shard launchers, because he knows he's against Zocom. And it's always a good idea to get shard launchers against Zocom. Otherwise, you will get punished by their air, because it's just so powerful. Unleashed, however, he did destroy the tower. He did take the Emp Spike, and he's about to take bike-RUsh's Spike over here. So this is getting gnarly. Marv, Reclamator Hub comes down. He should be able to take... Oh, what happened then? What happened then? Did he... Oh, Unleashed, how did he... There's a simulator somewhere? Or did I miss something? There's a simulator there as well. He had a simulators here, and he took the Reclamator Hub. Oh, no. Oh, no. How embarrassing for bike-RUsh. Normally, he's the one that does does things like that. But he lost his Reclamator Hub, and that's going to slow the Marv down by a long time. I think Unleashed was even trying to build it for a moment there, realizing he probably wasn't going to be able to have the time to get it out. And that was crazy. Oh man, he must be so mad. Mecha head here, but it's he's only just started to grow it, so he might be able to take it down. He's trying to focus it down here. Where's the NG APC? There he is. The NG APC's over here. He's trying to get away from it, but the Shard Walkers or the Gun Walkers, no, he's there. There's an engagement down here. I think bike-RUsh is destined to pretty much lose this one here. He might want to just drop down a minefield. There's more mechas coming now. Of course, these mechas on this map, I mean, Zocom, very good with sonic weaponry, and he's probably going to go for some sonic emitters. Engineer doesn't even bail out. He probably would have died anyway. We have something heavy through the middle here. It is an APC, but of course, oh, Firehawks. What are these Firehawks up to? They haven't been doing... How many has he got? He hasn't actually got all of them yet, so he's just trying to use what he's got. I'd imagine we have... Oh, he's forced to sell. There's another assimilator there. Oh, no. That is massively embarrassing there for bike-RUsh. And here come the sonic emitters, though. And those mechas are like, what? I don't think so, because sonic technology is devastating to Skrin, and he's not going to want to go anywhere near those things there. Of course, another Reclamator Hub is probably going to be on its way, but he's just delayed another Reclamator Hub. Oh, man. Luckily, bike-RUsh getting the sell-off in that instance there, but to Unleash putting engineers down there, of course, the engineers are stealth. Oh, tech center goes down. Nice work there from bike-RUsh. That's going to prevent any hexapods from coming out unless they're already out. It's already out. Oh, no. Not going to be pleased about that. Firehawks go around the AA, which is very good news for bike-RUsh. Should always. A lot of people don't only worry about getting in, they don't worry about getting out. When they go out, they just fly straight over everything. I'm like, why would you do that? Like, you go all the way around the AA on the way in, and then on the way back, you just let them go. And looks like he's got a mastermind inside of the hexapod, so he's going to see some teleporting here. Hopefully not too much of it. bike-RUsh does have better economy because he's got an expansion, and he is going for Emp Grenaders. And another sonic emitter comes down here now. That's going to go straight through those gun walkers. He's not going to be too pleased about that. Mecha's here in the center. Unleash has full control. Got the Emp center. That's going to come in handy for sure. And he's still got the tower there. Might want to get some repairs down. He's got 3 spikes to bike-RUsh's just 1. And we have a Reclamator Hub here. bike-RUsh, oh, teleporting into the field here. And these guys are definitely vulnerable. Emp Grenades is not done. Oh no, bike-RUsh, he's going to have to pull all of his harvesters off the line. He's not going to be pleased about that. And all these Emp Grenaders, oh no, they're just getting picked off by these Shard Walkers. Not these Shard Walkers, these Gun Walkers, but of course they're getting shot up by the Sonic Emitter. And the Eradicator Hexapod taking some serious damage from that Sonic weapon there. And he's going to have to teleport pretty quickly. He's getting a few harvesters. This one here probably going to go down in the dock. Does manage to unload about a third of its Tiberium before it goes down. But the rest of these forces are going to go down. Emp Grenades is still not done. He sells it. Oh no, he sold before the upgrade even finished. He's going to be able to destroy this Hexapod. He's actually teleporting further into the base. Mech is ripping through now. Firehawks are getting out of there. And the Hexapod is actually taking out the Hammerheads there and teleports all the way back to base. That's nasty. That is nasty Unleashed. Meanwhile, Mechapede's moving through the base here. bike-RUsh is getting worked over. His strategy that he went for has just been so heavily delayed by those assimilators and the mecha attacks that it's just not working out for bike-RUsh. And now he's got his Marv out though. That's really the only thing he's got going for him right now. This Hammerhead's going to come over here, but it does have discs on the Mechapede there, and all that Mechapede carves him right up. That Hammerhead really can't just be throwing those units away there. and he might be able to get it on. He gets a shot off, oh, straight through the Mechapede there, and Unleashed not realizing that it's still there. He's going to get hit again if he's not careful. No, the Sonic Emitter decides he doesn't want to fire at that. Where are the Firehawks? They're working over the base here. Tech Center is nicely planted in between the Storm Column and the 2 missile batteries. If bike-RUsh goes in there, he's going to lose something. Where did they even stratify it to? I didn't even see. Mechapede goes down. They stratified it back home. Maybe they didn't have their ammo, or they weren't fully loaded. Not sure. He's got a veteran one there, which is nice. bike-RUsh, what's he going to do? He's managed to defend this area out. He's got harvesters lining up. Some of them don't even have any Tiberium in them. He needs to fix those ones now. Obviously, they're just on a general move order of some kind. Meanwhile, Unleash has not even attempted to expand down to that position there. He has got an Assimilator, or Explorer, sorry, open in this area here, but he's moving it around because he knows that bike-RUsh knows it's there, and I think he's realized there's a Marv there, and Unleash is just going to Marvest this field now. M Control Center, I'd imagine that would be charged up by now. And oh no, what happened to all the Firehawks? What happened to all the Firehawks? Oh, I missed the Firehawks dying. Oh, you got to be kidding me. He must have used, maybe he used the M Blast on them and I missed. Let's have a look at Unleashed Vision. Yeah, he used the M Blast on them because it's already been used up. So I did miss that. He must have just watched them take off and then take them down there. So that was pretty bad by me. Don't usually miss events such as that one there. These harvesters, they're not bugged, they're just doing a little dance. They are still docking, which is great news for bike-RUsh. Does manage to harvest a lot of this field and picking off Unleashed harvesters. Unleashed really needed to expand to that position. He's still not expanding. He has a signal transmitter. I'm not sure what he's doing with the signal transmitter. Maybe he's going to use it for wormhole. Not quite sure what he's going to be doing. The Eradicator Hexapod is up here to take on the Marv. The Marv has triple zone raider, but there's a hard point missing out of that one. Again, with these Corruptors behind it, he's not going to be able to achieve too much. Shockwave Artillery does go off. bike-RUsh, he's going to need to move forward and take out the Corruptors. Oh no, he gets hit with the Phase or the Stasis or whatever the heck it's called. And he's not going to be happy about that. You can see that a tier 4 GDI power countered by a tier 1.5 screen power. That's what I'm talking about in the Q&A. Oh, taking out some harvesters there that are trying to leech. What's happening over here? Hammerhead's trying to do something. They don't quite have what they need. Does he have Imp Grenades? He does have Imp Grenades, so he did go back for an armory, and he did complete the upgrade. So that's good news for him. But of course, he's probably going to lose his Marv unless he can get these Imp Grenades up to it pretty quickly. I mean, he's going to have to race these guys up there so fast that it's not funny. The Marv is in danger of going down. Where's the nearest Imp Grenade squad? It's quite a way away. The Marv definitely in danger of going down. We have a wormhole over here. I'm not sure what the wormhole is there for. I'm not sure if there's a Mastermind or a Prodigy coming out, but it looks like the Marv is going to go down. Imp Grenades arrive a little bit too late. There is a wormhole there, packing up and deploying because there is a Prodigy there, and he does manage to, no, it's a Mastermind, but he does manage to save his MCV, so bike-RUsh micro on 2 fronts. It's a Planetary Assault Carrier, and he gets the Imp Grenades down. More Imp Grenades going off, but he just doesn't have anything to destroy what Unleashed has here, so he's got to retreat, otherwise he's just going to throw away these Imp Grenades and these units. He is going for more Hammerheads, and he's going for another Marv, trying to recycle his base as best he can. Mechapede's getting torn up here. I think bike-RUsh might have just sold off that MCV altogether there, but nice job to save it from the wormhole Prodigy cap or Mastermind cap. Sells off the space uplink command, going to use the Zone Raider squad into one of the Hammerheads, of course, that's always good. He's already used the Shockwave, so he probably won't have time to reuse the Shockwave again. And this Mega here needs to go down pretty quickly because it's got discs and he doesn't really want to lose any of these Hammerheads. Yes, he does manage to take it down without losing any of the Hammerheads. So that's a win there for bike-RUsh. He's moving out now. Unleashed has an expansion down here, but of course most of the field has been harvested. bike-RUsh going to be taking advantage of that. Hasn't taken the spike back yet, so that's going to be interesting. What's happening over here? Hammerhead's taking out this harvester here. There were a few Stormlighters about. I'm not sure if they're still rolling around somewhere. No, it doesn't look like they are rolling around anywhere at the moment. There is one Planetary Assault Carrier here, but that's not going to do too much. You do need quite a few of them before they come. Oh no, Shard Launchers comes down, and oh no, bike-RUsh is going to lose some of these Hammerheads. Doesn't even finish the spike off. Oh no, that's bad for bike-RUsh. He's only got 2 Hammerheads left. Did he save the Zone Troop ahead? No, he didn't. He lost that one there. Teleporting right into the enemy base here. bike-RUsh has Imp Grenades, and he does get the Marv out. Far out. That was so close. He might actually end up emptying his own Marv. He's too close. He's going to have to get some dead on. Yeah, he gets some nice Imp Grenades going down there, so he does get the hit off. He needs the Marv to take out the Corruptors though, and Buzzer Swarm comes in, but there's too much AP ammo. Does decimate some of the squads here. He needs another round of Imp Grenades pretty quickly because, yeah, there he goes. Oh no, he strikes his own Marv. He was too close. And the phase field comes down here. bike-RUsh, he's just going to have to move away. Otherwise, he's going to lose his units to the crush. But the Marv is going to be safe at least. In this part here, bike-RUsh has almost got nothing left. He's got Firehawks. He's got no tech center. He's got some units down here and a sonic emitter. Unleash is harvesting off here, and he's harvesting off here as well. So he's looking pretty good. I mean, he is using some nasty hex strats here that we don't like to see, but it is against bike-RUsh after all. And the Hexapod, he's going to make his way out here. These Corruptors are realizing their phase is probably almost going to be up, so they're going to make a run for it as well. These infantry, I'm not sure why they're running along with the units here. They're getting crushed. That's not good at all. We got double engineer, we got a zone raider, and we got a rifleman squad in there. And I think bike-RUsh is going to need some more M grenades. He's got 2 Grenader squads here. I'm not even sure if they've charged up their M grenades yet. He is trying to take out the Corruptors. All teleports away. Should be able to snare that one Corruptor at least. He really can't afford to let any units get away if possible. Does manage to take it down. M control center and the tower are gone, of course. And I can imagine that he needs to watch out. There's some shard launchers there. And of course over here as well, there's nothing to stop Unleash from bike-RUsh from harvesting that as well. Got some random unit squads over here. He doesn't even have TIB field suits really. If he's using so much infantry, he really kind of needs to use that. And he's going to fly straight into this double A to try and get the refinery, and he's going to pay for it with 2 Firehawks. He does get the ref though, which is important. There's double drone platform here for Unleashed as well, but he's harvested all the Tiberium. Doesn't really appear to have much of an army. He does manage to get the Emp down on the Storm column, but he doesn't really have much to destroy that. Going to head and take back his own spike now, of course. And more engineers from bike-RUsh around the side there as well. He's got quite a few engineers out on the map. And there's 2 M Grenader squads, but they're almost dead. Again, no TIB fuel suits. He could be benefiting from that. Of course, that would make his infantry a lot harder to kill. We have the Rift Generator now for Unleashed. So this is getting nasty, getting very nasty indeed. These harvesters down there just shooting at whatever they can. And here is the Hexapod now. Only 1 Corruptor teleporting, goes in and he teleports. I don't think that was a good idea. He gets the Emp nade down. Oh, that was fast as well. That was very quickly done by bike-RUsh. He needs another round of Emp. There's another Emp Grenader squad here, but he needs to do it before it powers back up. It does power back up. Here come the next round of Emp grenades, and he does get the Emp off. Nice work. He could destroy the Eradicated Hexapod unless he has any support powers left. I don't think they're charged up yet. He's got no more Emp Grenader squads, and the Emp will not have charged up yet, so he needs to destroy this right now. He does get the kill. He gets the kill on the Hexapod. Oh man, with just enough EMP, another Emp Grenader squad rocking up to the battle as well. Just enough EMP to take down the Hexapod, and that's a serious blow for Unleashed because he doesn't really have an army left at all now. He's got 1 tripod. bike-RUsh just sells everything because there's no TIB there. There wasn't really anything important, so he just sold up the whole lot. Buzzer Swarm comes in. He's going to take out some of these infantry squads, but there's just too much here, and the Buzzer Swarm is obviously becoming less and less effective with the more units that are around. And he's going to be able to take out these forces here. Unleashed in a little bit of trouble. We have a Storm Rider coming in, but the Harvesters can actually fire back against that. And bike-RUsh has got a decent amount of TIB on that field. It has regrown far out. He'll be looking to harvest that pretty quickly. Meanwhile, his infantry squad's here, taking out the remainder of Unleashed space up here. Both sides once again sharing spikes at 2 apiece. He's moving out with his infantry. I would like to see bike-RUsh perhaps get TIB field suits because he kind of really needs it. Firehawk's taking care of that last Storm Rider. And we're going to have to see what Unleashed can do against this now. He still has the Rift Generator, of course. And he's got another Hexapod out, of course. He's got a lot of infrastructure right here. If bike-RUsh had an Iron Cannon, he could basically just wipe everything out. But unfortunately, he does not. Unleashed trying to make a move down to the bottom of the map here. But there's really no Tiberium left down here at all. All these Harvesters, some of them, I mean, he kind of needs the Tiberium that's inside these Harvesters. I don't think bike-RUsh is just going to be able to finish these off. He's only got AP ammo units, and those Harvesters are going to get out of there. What's happening over here? Oh, MCV gets capped by the wormhole, sells it off. Oh no, bike-RUsh, you don't have a build, do you? Oh no, and he's sending the tripods through the wormhole. Oh, I don't know how many he's got there. He's got 1. I don't know. There's an engineer inside the Hammerhead, and oh no, the Hexapod comes through. He needs to save that Hammerhead because it's got an engineer, and he's just building engineers. I'm not sure why he's building those, maybe to recover the tripod. If he can kill the tripod and take the husk, he can use its Emp ability. But there's an Emp Grenade squad here now. He needs to land an Emp. He needs to save this airfield because it's his last production structure. I don't think he's going to be able to save it. No, it's going to come in with the Tiberium infused asteroid, and that's going to take out the airfield. And oh no, puts the laser fence on the comm center. He needs to save his buildings. bike-RUsh is running out of buildings. Oh no, he's going to lose the last of his buildings. He does get the Emp down. He's got a command post. That's his sole remaining structure. He's got his infantry here. He needs these Emps to land. He gets an Emp off again. Destroys the the annihilated tripod, and he's going to get the Hex again. No phase coming down for Unleashed. I need more Emp grenades getting planted as well. And bike-RUsh has got 2 Firehawks, a Hammerhead, and scattered infantry. The Marv is still alive. Yes, the Marv is still alive. I mean, I'm not sure what he can do. He's got no power, which means the comm center, he can't actually use any of its abilities. Not that it can bring in any more units for him, but bike-RUsh is down to 1 structure, and he's going to leave that completely undefended as well. Oh man, if Unleash realizes that, he could just send something to take that out. Of course, bike-RUsh still manages to have engineers here for some reason, and he's going to go over here now. There is no engineer inside the hammerhead. He must have dumped it out somewhere. What do we got here? We got rifles, rockets. We got a couple of Emp Grenader squads there. There's 2. I can see at least 2. I know there's 3, at least 3. But he doesn't have Tib field suits, so they're not going to have the armor buff. Of course, the Tib buff as well. What else we got happening with these Firehawks? They're not. Are they burning up? They're not burning up. I'm pretty sure they have missile loadout, but we'll have to wait and see. Of course, they obviously have ammo, but if they use it, they're going to die. So he better make sure when he uses it, it's the absolute last thing he needs to do. There's a drone platform. I can't even see it moving around the top of the map here. I'm not sure. Unleash must have hidden it in the corner and just remembered about it. But his base is under attack. Emp Grenade's coming down here, and there's going to be no more Hexapod for Unleashed. I don't think he had enough money to repair it, and he is coming in here. Unleashed needs to defend this off. He's got 2 minutes left on the, what do you call it, the rift generator. I'm not sure what he's doing to this infantry. He's obviously given them a misorder and they're all running into this base. I'm not sure why. Something else must be happening. Oh no, there's a mastermind. If he gets the last structure, it's going to be all over, and he does get the mastermind. The hammerhead saves the day there. Oh no, that was so close. bike-RUsh almost losing his last structure there. Now Unleash is in trouble, and now he gets the Emp Blast down. Oh, Stasis goes down the Marv. He's not going to be happy about that there. He's got a few Storm Riders, a minute 47 on the Rift Generator, not even counting down because it's under EMP. The tripod and the hammerhead, no, they're leaving the comm center. They can't leave the comm center undefended, or they're going to be in trouble. Firehawks come in, they smash those guys there. But was that the last ammo for the Firehawks? If it was, then they are as good as dead. They won't have anything. The Firehawks are flying back to base now. Let's have a look. Yes, they're both losing health, so they don't have anything at all. And there is a portal here. He needs to get some kind of phase launcher down. bike-RUsh can see this now. He can see this, but the hammerhead is sitting there, and he's going to kill everything that comes out of that portal. Meanwhile, the rift generator getting sold off. Everything getting sold off here. He's still got the nerve center. He can put down a phase. Yes, he can put down 2 of them. He's got the Firehawks go down, but they were going to go down anyway. To be honest, there's an engineer just chilling beside this structure here as well. Unleashed, he's slightly out of range. He's getting his base decimated, and that's going to be no more phase launches for him now, or plasma missile barriers, but he's moving closer, but of course he can't place any more, and this hammerhead should be able to defend it out. He needs to get it on hold fire stance so it doesn't wander in there. Puts down the foxholes as well. Oh no, that's going to give Unleash a world of problems. He's going to need buzzer highs pretty quickly here. Meanwhile, what's happening down here? Unleash does have a ref down here. He's got his base under attack here. The Marv is all the way out of position. We have a few scattered infantry squads here, and they're all on their way back now. Does manage to take out the last structure there. Tripod is rocked up now. Oh no, there's the buzzer swarm, but he didn't have any power, and he couldn't power it up. And watch out, oh, he's going to get emped by the tripod, and he gets emped. This is bad. This is really bad. Disintegrator squad's out. He needs to watch out. He can't lose his tripod. He can't lose his node. Oh, he's powered down the plasma missile batteries, and now the hammerhead is just killing all the units that are coming out of the portal, and he's forcing the power down the portal as well. And oh no, gets a fire off there, but not enough power. Oh man, this is crazy. Unleash is being crippled by the lack of infrastructure here. Not enough power, having to power Mike like crazy. Puts down another nerve center here. And we've got assimilators here. He's trying to destroy that. Oh no, Buzzer Swarm comes in. Buzzer Swarm comes in. He's got power on the nerve center, and he's going to lose most of these infantry squads here. Oh, that hammerhead just managing to clean them up. And is he going to lose this drone platform? He loses the hammerhead. That's massive. That's massive. That was his last air support. He kind of needed that as well. But he's going to get these structures here. But he does have a build radius around this nerve center. He does have a build radius around the nerve center, but what can he do? He's still got a drone platform. No, he doesn't. He's got an assimilator. He must have sold it. He must have sold it. Oh no, that's getting so close. Unleash just doesn't have anything left here. Oh no, I don't think he's got any production structures. He just lost the nerve center. He's going to lose these buildings. He can't hope to ever defend them. There's nothing here that can even assist him at all. Meanwhile, Emp Grenaders that were left behind over here. Marv is in the corner of the map, hasn't even realized that he's there. And Unleash is down to 2 buildings, and that is going to be game far out. That got way too close here. bike-RUsh, that was an epic defense, by the way. Like, oh, I can't believe how this game has panned out. Unleash is dead. He's got no combat units left except for buzzers, and he's not going to win with buzzers unless he's got something I can't see. But the command post does stand, and that's all that matters for bike-RUsh, of course. Managing to hold on to that like power, no power, nothing to. It's just like protecting this dead structure. But he's going to be able to do it, and Unleash now, I don't think he can believe what has happened here. He's about to lose his last structure, and there it goes. He sells out of the game. That was crazy. The end there was crazy. I mean, bike-RUsh just managed to hold, and you can't blame Unleash for that one. He did exactly what he needed to do, but just the series of events just did not favor him there. And you see the structures tab back there. When you go back here, like bike-RUsh 1 structure, for the last, what do you got that, like 8 minutes of the game or something like that. 22 minutes 40 seconds there from these players, and Unleash.UA getting 166,000 to bike-RUsh+'s 128,000. So what do we got? Almost $40,000 in favor of Unleashed in a 22-minute game. That's a nice surplus indeed, but of course delaying bike-RUsh's mark by so long. And of course bike-RUsh not getting some of the upgrades like tip field suits there, but that was crazy. bike-RUsh on just spikes, and I mean even his spikes weren't generating any money because he would have got to the point where he needed silos, and that would have been bad for him. And of course you can see their structures all over the place. Unleashed played a good game, bike-RUsh played a good game there, and that just came right down to the wire. Both players did the best they could, and they really, you know, they made the decisions they needed to make in that game, I think. But of course someone has to come out ahead. Otherwise, could you imagine if it was a draw? That would be crazy. We'd never hear the end of it from these two players if it was a draw. But anyway, I really hope you enjoyed that video. That was awesome fun, that one there. I can see why it's got so many wubs. Anyway, I'm Green Zero. I hope you enjoyed that video, and I'll see you all next time.